Okay, this is a guide for how to do some stealth gameplay. They call it Predator in the challenges, so I'll be referring to it as Predator challenges or Predator gameplay, what have you. Just as much as beating people up is a part of Batman game, stealth is a huge part of it. And these are the last two parts that are kind of hard as far as getting in there stealth-wise, especially if you're playing on the harder difficulties and you just can't take the hits. So what you want to do is get up on top of something as fast as you can, up on these gargoyles, and you can get a nice view of what's going on and see who's not facing you and kind of get the movement patterns of everybody so you can start deciding who you're going to pick off. You saw at the beginning I picked off the guy who was just not facing me right away, but you don't want to wait. When the opportunity comes, you want to make sure you hop on top of it as soon as possible, because people are going to be moving around and that opportunity might go away pretty quickly. So here I'm sneaking up on this guy, and I'm scared the guy on top might look down, so I wait and go ahead and just take out this sniper whenever the other guy's not looking. So the thing is to remember, there's a lot of people at first, and if you can just pick off one guy at a time, slowly but surely the number will dwindle down to where it's very manageable and you don't have to worry about other people seeing you or what have you. So right here, I'm trying to take out this guy up top because everyone else is down at the bottom. The good thing about taking out people early is you can get the other guys to look for them, and while they're looking for them, they'll turn around and you can sneak up behind them. So here I was hoping for this guy to walk under this gargoyle so I could get an inverted takedown, but he stopped, and it really messed up my plans. So instead of rushing it, I just go ahead and wait because the guy in the middle is looking around and I don't want him to see me. So again, I'm just surveying around to see what's going on. These two are too close. I can't really take them down without alerting the other one, so I'm going to move on. This is a new thing they added to Batman for this game, was they have infrared scanners that they can see your heat, and you want to make sure you're not on a gargoyle that he's looking at, because they'll see you and they'll kill you right away. So I'm starting to see those two guys are separated down there, and these two are coming up close on each other. I can't do a drop attack because it'll make too much noise and it'll alert them. But since this guy's stopped and busy, I get a nice opportunity for a double takedown. Double takedowns are amazing if you can get them. You're taking out two guys at the same time, and you really don't have to worry about alerting too many people, because I don't think too many more people than two will be grouped up together. So I've got it dwindled down to the last two guys, I believe. And once I can take out one, I don't really worry so much about the other one, because right here he goes right underneath the gargoyle, and don't want to rush it. I'm going to go ahead and get my opportunity right here and string him out. Inverted takedown is tricky because if you do it, you can get people to walk over there and set them up for a takedown later. But if they see you, you're setting yourself up for an easy death. And the new thing for this game is the ice thing that you get from Mr. Freeze. It's amazing for taking out the last guy. Just to make sure you don't mess up and accidentally die on the last guy. Go ahead and throw it and freeze him, and you don't have to worry about him hitting you afterwards. Okay, we're going to move on to the water tower where you have to go and find Hugo Strange near the end of the game. This is a part that I died on a couple times because I wasn't sure what path to take. And I didn't know that Hugo Strange was in the center of the map. Basically, he'll look around in random directions and point you out to the enemies. So you'll think that you're safe because all the people in orange didn't see you. But Hugo Strange can point you out as well. He's the blue character that you see right now. So what you want to do is kind of not go in the inside of the map until you have to. So you can go out here and you can jump around on these gargoyles. And you have to be really patient when you're doing these type of missions. As much as I want to just get in there and start taking people out, I have to slow myself down and make sure. So you get prime opportunities like this. I didn't even know this was going to happen. I just fell down, came back up, and this guy walked out and he's like, okay, free takedown. So I said, you really want to set up for the ideal situations. Don't force yourself into anything, and make sure you feel out a couple different routes if you keep dying. A few times I tried going in, I went underneath the grates and popped up and got a guy, and I got found right away. So that route wasn't working. If you keep dying multiple times, try new things. And like I said, I finally got to where you want to be on the outside of the map and try to control them and get them to come out to you. using this sonic batarang is really good. You want to make sure you throw it out really far, because if you throw it too close to yourself, you can't jump behind them. So you want to make sure you throw it out far enough to where you have room to hop down and then come up and sneak up behind them. So here I was hoping they would both go to it, but only one guy did. But fortunately what they do is they find your sonic batarang and they smash it. And it gives you plenty of time to take out two guys separately. So here it is. I haven't even been close to being seen, and I've got 3 guys down. I just got a couple left, so I'm going ahead and I'm swinging around the other side of the building so I can get a better view. And what I'm hoping for is just somebody's walking around. Maybe they found the guy that I dropped, and I can sneak up behind them. So right now I don't have anything good. Everyone's kind of just random places, so again, I'm just going to hop around the outside. And here I see an opportunity where 2 people are facing the same way and they're both walking that direction. You can see the blue guy is Hugo Strange. He's facing the other way, so I know I won't be seen. And I know it's a safe time to take out 2 people. So I think we've gone from 7 guys to 1 now. So here, the only thing that can happen is Hugo Strange can see me, and then 1 guy can try to get me. But I have multiple ways to get out of it if I need to, and I'm going to go ahead and just freeze him and finish the takedown. So if you have any more questions on Predator stuff, please let me know, and I'll try to make another video. But this should get you into the hardest parts of the game. Hopefully you enjoyed the videos, and good luck.